Alright, this is the Homelite 2-cycle gas blower vac / blower. I'm going to be going over some of the things that it came with, how to set it up, from different configurations. Alright, so it comes with the unit itself. This is the actual motor that operates it. It's gas powered. So, and this is a 2-cycle. It comes with a can, a little bottle of 2-cycle lubricant. You mix this with your gasoline. This is 2.6 fluid ounces. And pretty much all you do is just pour this in there. I've already set it up, but pour the entire contents in there. And this is 1 gallon of gas. Shake it up. So while that's mixing, put that on the side. So what we got is a couple attachments. Alright, these are the attachments for the actual blower. And I went on and marked these, so it'd be easy for you guys to follow. Alright, so what we have here is it's a tube setup. It's pretty simple. So you got tube A, which I marked, and how would you know this tube A? Well, this is the one that's going to go into your rack. So snap and click, and same going to be with the B. Snap it on, and C. And just same thing, snap it on. However you want to do it. There's a little notch right here. So snap in, snap in place. Now once you got that set up, you put your gas in. Alright, the gas goes down here. Easy setup. So you put your gas in there. So once you got your gas in, there's a little prime button on the side. The instruction says 10 times. So you just squeeze it until you start to see the fuel inside the little primer. So once you got enough fuel in there, or do it 10 times, you're going to switch this to full. And there's a lever on here. You're going to hold the lever down, come all the way back with it. Let's do this again. Hold it down, all the way back. That locks the throttle in, so it's locked in there. Alright, once that's set up, so you got that locked in, you got it on full, you've already pressed your primer at least 10 times. Now it's time to get this thing cranked up. Not getting it cranked up, it's going to be a little effort you have to put into it. So according to the instructions, you want 4 times. So you want to pull it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now once you've done that 4 times, click it to half. It's a little switch, half. Now once you click it to half, you're going to pull it, the string, at least 6 more times, or until it starts. So we're going to give it a couple pulls. You got to put some strength in there, some muscle. 1, 2, 3. Cut it off. And that's pretty much how you set up the blower. So now we're going to configure this to the actual vac. Now, configure it to the vac. It's not that hard. So what you want to do first and foremost, you want to disassemble your blower assembly. So you're going to need a flathead screwdriver. You get your flathead, right here, there's a little notch. You want to stick your flathead right in there. All right, so I got my flathead in there, and now you just twist it off, and that comes right off. So, and that's your setup, so you can take it apart. I recommend you keeping it, you know, attached. But if you want to break it down, you already got, if you want to mark it like I did, once you get it one time, you're not going to need those markings anymore. Okay, so now, here's the vacuum setup. So what's going to come, and all this is in the box. It comes with it. This was $99 at Home Depot. So it's like your beginner vac blower, gas powered setup. So it comes with 3 tubes. All right, and it comes with your vac bag, and you got 2 screws, and we're going to go over everything. So to set up the actual vac, what I do first, or what I've done first, was I set up my bag. So you're gonna get your bag, you're gonna get your U-shaped tube, and there's a little hole right here. Now don't try to stick this part in there. What you wanna do is open your bag up. I've already set mine up and used it just to test it. You wanna stick the bag in there, stick the tube in, stick your tube inside the bag, and you want to get that small end through this hole. See that? And you just pull it through. Yeah, you just pull that through like that. And once it's seated on there like this, real firm, you want to zip your bag back up. All right, so we got this set up. And I've labeled this Vac A, so I can know for my own purposes or anybody else, my wife want to use it. So here's A, Vac A. You can set this up as Vac Part A. All right, so we talked about the other 2 pieces here. I've labeled them Vac B2 and Vac B1. So you're going to take Vac B2. How do I know it's B2? It's going to be the end with the holes in. It's 2 screw holes on each side. And you're going to stick that in there like that. And you want to line those holes up with the notches. Now this is very important. You have to put these screws in here. If not, once you set up the vac, the vibration is going to shoot this straight off. So screw those in there, and that's to keep it secure. So you got B1 and B2 together. And like I said, this is pretty simple if you know how to set it up. This is basically for those who just purchased the Homelite blower vac, and just an instructional video basically. Alright, so we got that screwed in, not going anywhere. Alright, so step 2. Now back on the unit itself, you're going to take your screwdriver, and this is where your vacuum setup goes, right here. Alright, so you're going to take your screwdriver, and there's a little notch in there, little opening. You're going to stick it in there, and you just pull that out, see? So let's try this again. Stick it in there and pull it out. Now, once you got this open, you're going to take Vac 2, B1 and B2, and B1 is the one with the actual little screws at the end. What you're going to do is you're going to seat this right on top. You got to line up the screw holes with the screws. So make sure you got it lined up. Alright. Now once you got that lined up, you're going to screw that down real tight. You got to get these screws in there tight. And you got to know when it's tight because you won't be able to screw it anymore. Let's get the second side. Oops. Yeah, I need to get a better screwdriver. But anyway, this is a flathead. Make sure you got a flathead screwdriver. This is the only one I had available. I didn't feel like going through my tools. I had this sitting around. Anyway, so I got that tight in there. So that's all set up. So this isn't going anywhere. This is secure. That's secure to the base. Now, I know it doesn't look like it's going to operate properly, but I'm going to show you how this thing is set up. All right. So now you're going to grab vac A, your tube, or your little U-tube with your bag. You got everything set up. And you're going to put that, just like your first two tubes, you seat it right in there. Out the way. And you're going to get that lock. See? There's a lock. Now, once you hit that lock, you're set. You're ready to roll. Now, and it's going to be the same way, but this was going to be a little different on the setup. So we're going to go back through the same as we did the first one. So you've already had it primed. I like to re-prime it to get the fuel going. You want to put it on full. And you're going to, again, pull it 4 times. Now once you've done that 4 times, repeat that on half, put it on half, and you keep pulling until it starts. I like the blower that way. Imagine this. You can cut it off with your little stop right there. I hope this was informative. And again, this is your Homelite blower vac. Like I said, it's a good product if you're just doing it for like basic yard work, not anything commercial. I would tell you this, to disassemble this, you know, I want to get that out, show you guys about that right quick. So to take this apart, what I like to start with is I do everything in reverse. So, of course, we're going to unscrew the unit, and you have to make sure that they're all the way screwed out, because if not, they're going to still, it's going to be locked in there. So you just unscrew those. Show you that. All right. Basically, like I said, it's really simple. Once you get this one time, you're good to go. If you're not good with any type of tools or anything, don't worry. This is really simple. To that, it comes right off. Once you take the vac tubes off, you little put that back in. Now you're gonna need your flathead, your Phillip. Your flathead, I'm sorry. You're gonna need a flathead again. So you're gonna stick that in there. That's just to release this little lever in there. And you're gonna twist it. See that? boom, and pull it out, and that's it. Take your flathead out, and that's pretty much it. And you can store it like this. Again, from Home Depot, it was 99 bucks. Here's your setup, and you can empty your bag. It holds a lot of grass, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this thing also, it kind of like shreds up big leaves and stuff as well. I guess that's some process it has in there. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Also, I think there's an air filter somewhere in here, so read your instructions. But I think this little tab here, there's a little filter inside. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.